My name is Ugochukwu Ifebleme. I'm from Anambra State. My testimony goes like this. I served a man in Alaba for 5 years. In the 6th year of the service, we had a problem, which I don't know the cause. We came back from the market at night. The food that was served to me, which I told him I will eat later, but he said no, that I must eat that food in his presence. In arguing about it, he started beating me. Though, all the while I was with him, I've been noticing kind of hatred from him, but I've been managing myself. Because anytime I call to complain to my parents, to my mom, she always keep telling me to bear with them, but it's a matter of time. So that particular day, it happened that he started beating me. Looking at it, I did not do anything, so I have to retaliate. On doing that, he pushed me out of his house. I slept on that step for 2 days. The 3rd day, he called me up. And when he called me up, he said he has forgiven me, that we are going to start market the next day. I said, okay. That next morning, he said I should bath. He was one that gave me the cloth that I wore to market. So we are going. Unlike before, he would say, I'll be going, I'm coming. I was not with the shop key. I will go to the market and wait for him to come. So, but that very day, he said I should wait for him. After I prepared, I waited for him. We were going. I was following him on his back. Then, at a point, when we are getting close to the market, some men blocked me, said I'm under arrest. I said, why? They said, follow me. I followed them. They were heading to the office at the market there. It was security men, though. When we get there, without any explanation, they started beating me. They hit me so hard that I don't even know, at that moment, I don't know what I did. I was like, what did I do? They were beating me. I said, okay, what did I do? They said my boss reported that I stole 1,750,000 from him, from the company. I told him, how? I'm not with the shop key. I'm not with your warehouse key. How? That was the accusation they made on me. And they beat me up that very day. Nobody knew I was there. Even people from the line never knew I was there. Until one man came in, I explained to him, I gave him my senior brother's number that is in trade fair. I gave him the number. He left, and they called my brother. Before my brother could come to the market, they have released me. When I get home, he said I should pack my things and leave his house. On going, he said that I'm not going to make it. I never took that word serious. I left. But he said, he told the security in the market that he don't want to see me anywhere close to that market. I left. 2 months, I was not going to the market. I was going to trade fair, to my brother's shop. I later reported the case to the market management. They invited me and also invited my boss. When he came, he made the same accusation. They asked him to bring a proof of your accusation. He said nothing. Then the market management told him that you don't have any right to expel this guy from the market. He's a young guy. Allow him to come and hustle like others. When they told him like this, he was angry. Later he said, okay, I come, but he's not going to pray for me. He spoke to my face that I cannot make it. I left. A friend of mine called me and paid for shop for 1 year for me, which expired last year. This year, February, I was able to pay for that shop. I paid for it, but I started noticing that my business is not moving well. But in that first year they paid for me, I was doing well in my business. But second year, I was not doing well. I noticed it myself, but I don't know who to tell. So I have a manager, which they settled later that year. He was inviting me to Zion here. I refused to come. He kept inviting me. I said, I'm not coming. Then later, after much arguing, because I argue a lot about Zion. I'm sorry about that, but I argue a lot that I cannot come here. I cannot come here. So, on that fateful day, after the invitation, he always shared this open heaven program to me at night to watch. And they were two sharing the program. So, on that very day, he shared that program. I was watching it. Then I slept off. In the morning, one of them called me and said, Ugochukwu answered, did you watch the program last night? I said, I was watching this program, but I slept off. She said that I should go and rewatch it, that my name was mentioned on the program. I said, I'm not the only one answering that name, Ugochukwu. So I'm not sure it's me because I'm not a member. She said that even if it's not me, I should claim it. I said, okay. I tried to check that money, but I couldn't get it. I left for work. Last week, something happened that made me go and search for that program. The shop that they paid for me, I was the one that returned it this year. So I walked up to the guy and I was telling him that I just rented a house to stay. The guy told me that I should also look for an apartment. The man also said I should also look for an apartment, which I saw that at that time I was thinking it was a disappointment. I was so worried. I left to the room and I was thinking about this thing. Is this thing a downfall or what? So people from Alaba can testify to it. Getting a shop in Alaba is very difficult, but I never failed in my faith. I said, okay, I left. When I get inside, I called one agent like that on Sunday last week Sunday, this thing was happening. I called the agent. That very morning, as I called him, he said that there is, I told him to look for shop for me because the guy said he will be needing his shop anytime from now to September. But when I called the agent, I told him, please look for shop for me from now to September. He said, okay, but there is one already. I said, no, it's too early. I just called you today. He said there is one. That one is very, very okay. I said, okay, send the picture to me. He sent the picture and the video. After I knew the line, after I inquired, I said, how much? He told me. I was like, is this thing a blessing or how can I look for a shop today and get it today? I said, no. But later I said, let me just have faith. Let me pay for this shop. I paid part payment. Someone has already made part payment of that shop. And the guy told me, then he said I should transfer the person's money back to him. He sent the person's account number to me. I transferred the money to him. Then he asked me he sent another one for me. Okay, I transferred social amount to this account. Which I did. On Monday, everything was finalized. I got that shop. So that Sunday night, I was killing myself with thoughts. I said, okay, let me go and search for this program. Which I did. Then it got to a point, I heard my name. I told them I waited. That day I called my name, Ugochukwu. Ugochukwu, so prophecy is for you. You are not really a member of the Zion. The prophecy is in there. I don't know if they can play it for me.
The storms are over. Amen. Storms of failure is over. Amen. Storms of late marriage is over. Amen. Storm of failure is over. Amen. Storm of death in your family is over. Amen. There are somebody called Ugochukwu. You're part of this commission. Ugo, you are not really a serious member of Zion. But this prophecy and the solution will bring you. I don't want to mention his name. You know him very well. He vowed you can never make it. He vowed, you know him. He told you one-on-one. The man who told you one-on-one. He told you, come on, go and make it. Let me see you. After you are staying with him, he told you openly, go and make it. Let me see you. You are not with my blessing. You can never make. He bet with you. And as I'm seeing in the word of the Spirit, what he said is coming to pass. You are not making it. You are dancing the music he's playing for you. You are dancing the music he's playing for you. Ugo, I don't want to mention the name of this man, but you know his name very well. I don't want to tell you his name because he openly said it to your hearing. Not even they say. But today, I see power changing hand. Indeed, the glory of God is on you. Indeed, you are doing better in the spirit realm. But physically, what he says and what he vows is happening. Ugochukwu, after this program, doors will open for you. Amen. I see you coming to Zion and giving testimony as one of those tamons. Because you believe, you don't believe. You don't really believe. You are just watching Zion sometimes. I see doors opening for you. Amen. Something will make you to run to Zion for testimony. Amen. I see the sign, the word of spirit. Doors are open for you, Ugochukwu. Ugo. You will come and testify because your door is open today. Amen. You will hear the testimony. Amen. Your yoke is destroyed. Amen. Is destroyed in the Holy Ghost. 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 And I follow Jesus. Engineer. Onye di elu
All the praise to Jesus. Jesus. Williams. Now, Kurata. I'm my room and I am all right, all over I am. If I never man, I am I'm my room and I am if I never man, I'm a man, no, my You see him? You know, I told him, you are not just a serious member. Ugochukwu. Ikwetagom na member.
Daddy, ekwetagom.
And it was after the prophecy that they gave him the chop that somebody has already paid. Somebody, the owner says, transfer the money to him and take the chop. And this is just the beginning. Doors have already opened. Your yoke is broken. Favor have started. You are coming again for testimony. Amen. Because in the bone on a hope on you, that curse placed on you by him is hereby cancelled. The matter is settled. On the again, teacher.